Welcome to K9 Studios. I'm Shawn Sullivan. Today we're going to be talking about flipping. Basically what flipping is a technique that's used by animators to check out how things are moving properly. Now, whenever you see an animator taking paper and flipping it back and forth, they're checking if the motion is correct. And if it's off, they go back and fix it. What we're going to do today is we're going to work on your flipping technique. We're going to train your eye to see every tiny movement there is. One, you're going to need some clip art that's basically all lines, something along this line of this hummingbird here. You're going to need a pair of scissors, pencil, tape, and a glue stick, and of course, some blank paper. Once you get your clip art, what you're going to do is you're going to cut your clip art perfectly in half. You want to glue one side down onto the piece of paper, and you're going to tape the other side perfectly lined up with the first side that you glued down. This means that we can lift one side so we can practice our flipping. What you're going to do is you're going to flip this paper back and forth, and by using the concept of where your eye can remember basic lines, you're going to transfer that image onto the white piece of paper. So you ended up with a complete drawing underneath where the hummingbird is. The hardest thing is getting started. When you have this blank piece of paper sitting here, you got to find the easiest place to start your drawing. How this is set up is the one side's glued down, and the other side we can set for flipping. Well, we have part of the drawing already begun for us. That's at the beak. If we look at this, I know where the beak begins. Now I just have to figure out where the beak ends. The best way of doing it is finding out that point, right where it ends. Once I flip back and forth, I can put a dot, double check if my dot's correct, and then I can connect it to the beak. Basically, your idea here is you're playing dot to dot. You need to do this for the entire outline of the bird. Don't worry about the detail of your character or whatever you're working on, just the basic shape. Once you get that nailed down, then you can work inside. If you start working inside before you deal with the basic shape on the outside, if something's off, it's going to affect your entire drawing. After you finish flipping, you want to double check and check for all the movement. And one thing you're going to notice, take a look at my bird here. Though I'm flipping it pretty fast, you can start seeing that there's no way to actually get it perfect. There's no way to trace a line exactly. The thickness of your pencil lead affects movement. The aspect of trying to get the line exactly in the same place, it varies. So it's really difficult to do it. So what you're going to have to do is just get as close as you can. But the key point is to notice where it's moving. So I flip mine here. Does anyone notice where there's movement at? Look right up here at this wing. See that? The wing has a basic twitch to it. Let's also look down here. That leaf, it flutters a little bit. If you can see it, you're ready to start animating. Now you can start noticing every tiny detail that can move. You start training your eye. Now you can work on large pieces of animation and make our stuff come alive. Let's make some art.